what they always say what they have seen. And they say the same thing to all alike. They don't look to the labels we are carrying on the man body. They look to the man body, you've got man body, you've got conscious entities, you're children of God, you've forgotten your true home, entangled in the world body, prison house of the man body, they take you up. They tell all alike. And what do they say? What they have seen. And make others see too. So Dadu also says, I say something what I have seen, there are very few who can bear testimony, oh Dadu, what you are telling is true. Tulsidas says, what I have seen with my eyes, I am telling to the people. So I am quoting why all these things to you. To show knowledge is one, ancient is one. This has been the basic teaching of all masters, whether of the East or the West. No difference. And the Christ said, we say unto thee, we speak, that we do and know, and testify that we have seen. The same words, that's in that language, the other that. So one such like master stuff, you see, men are very fortunate. But we are very fortunate we have got the man body, because in man body alone we can know God. Go back to our home. And no other body. And still more we become fortunate if we meet somebody in flesh like you, who can guide you, who can usher you into the beyond, how to enter into the temple of the man body and go beyond. This someone is required. And also when you rise beyond it, he also competent to guide you there. So such a master is required. Man is greatly fortunate if such a event happens. So wherever you are, we are not to leave any social body. Who can usher you into the beyond, how to enter into the temple of the man body and go beyond, this someone is required. And also when you rise beyond it, he also competent to guide you there. So such a master is required. Man is greatly fortunate if such a event happens. So wherever you are, we are not to leave any social bodies. Social bodies were made because this man is social being. A man social being had to make some society to live in. There are already more than 700 social bodies in the world, you see, what is called religion. So they don't touch the first thing. You have taken the first step, all right. But the purpose for which you have taken that label, have you achieved that purpose? What is the purpose of joining any school of thought? To know God. But to know God, we must know ourselves first. Any school which has got very grand halls, or which has got very good playing grounds, whose dresses of the students are very beautiful and gay, and no student comes out successful, then these all religions were raised for the noble purpose so that many people may derive benefit from that. As long as there are practical people, they derive that benefit. For want of practical people, the same good old custom corrupts itself. Must again come to revive. So this is generally this is message what the Master brings to the world. When they come, they say, all right, come on, gentlemen who want to go back home, the plane is just leaving. Have the tickets and sit on the plane. The rest with the, what you say, the pilot and the one who attends him, go on safely. So this is the way. So this subject is very long. I have given you only one part of it just now. Tomorrow day after I will give you in continuation what is God and what company suits us. So you remain where you are. You are not to leave your isms, your labels, your social bodies. Only one thing is required. What? You must be ethical. You must have true living. This is what is wanted. And to know God.
Yes. Thank you, Master.
Yes. Very strange enough, people want to live, and whenever you come here for meditation, you are asked to die. Are you ready to die? It is judged. House of God in your city, you must remember death. Those who remember death, their life is changed. It is only when we forget death, we go on just led away by the outgoing faculties, identified with the world outside. Never dream out that we have to leave the world. So that's a good, I think, addressing you, are you ready to die? Then all right, no. Well, sit in any pose, most convenient to you. Don't touch one another. For the reason if one man moves, the other may not be disturbed. That's all. So sit in any pose most convenient to you. Mind that there should be no tension in any part of the body. Sit quite relaxed but straight. Your neck should also be relaxed. So go on sitting as I submit to you. Sit in any pose most convenient to you. Mind that there should be no tension in any part of the body. When you sit quite relaxed but straight. Once you adopt any pose, don't change, please. Be physically still. Be physically still, please. Close your eyes. Just don't think of the world outside for a while. Also, pay no attention what is going on in the body below. Withdraw your whole attention from outside and also from the body below. Fix your whole attention into the middle of the darkness lying in front of you. You know, when these eyes of flesh and bones are closed, they don't work. But still you see darkness with some other eye within you. That is called the third eye, single eye, or latent eye. So with the inner eye, don't look to the vast expanse of darkness lying in front of you, but just look into the middle thereof, lying in front of you, opposite to your eyebrows. Look minutely intently, penetratingly to find out what is in there. Don't visualize anything. Don't premeditate anything. So fix your gaze. Along with it, have the sweet memories of God, mentally, at intervals, not in quick succession, so that the inner gaze is not disturbed. Go on looking continuously, without break. If you continue like that for a short period, say 15 to 20 minutes, all attention from outside and the body below will be riveted there. You will find the darkness will be thinned and light will flow forth. When you see any light, just don't look to the whole of it, but look into the middle of the round. The light will grow more and burst. Or the sky may come up. If you find sky, sometimes sky comes up at the very outset. When you find that, just look minutely into it, while repeating the sweet remembrance of God. You'll find stars. If you find stars, just locate a big star out of that, which is referred to by all masters. That's the further way up. If you find it, then put in whole attention to the middle of the big star. That will open and you'll cross it. But the moon may come up. If it does come up, just look into the middle thereof. That will grow bright and burst into pieces. You cross it, as Prophet Muhammad crossed it. Further you'll find light, great light. God appears in some form in which He is manifesting, which He is working. If that form comes up, just allow your whole attention into Him, so much so that you forget yourself. You will develop receptivity, He will talk to you as one does outside. Then you hear the sound bell coming out. This power is the Christ power, God power, or Master power. Never need to tell them the word. Go on sitting unless you are asked to leave. Those who have seen Master's form, they should allow your whole attention to Him so much so that you forget yourself. He will speak to you as Alam spoke to the who saw the Master's form. Those who have seen ordinary red light or ordinary white light, they should put on whole attention to Him continuously. That will grow bright and burst. Those who have seen the bright light, strong light, you look into it, that will grow bright and burst. Further Master form will come. Those who have seen golden light, in golden light or pale light, Master form comes in always. Those who have seen sky, they should be out to the stars. Those who have seen stars, they should out to the big star, after your side. Those who have seen the big star, they should cross it. As 8 of you cross it, those who have seen moon, they should put in whole attention to it that will burst. 38 of you saw moon and 4 cross it. So this is the something to start with, you see. Guru Amar said, "O eyes, God has given you sight, so that you may see the light of God, within and without everywhere. But why you have lost that light, that you do not see. The reason why. Ever since you were born, you have been looking all around, receiving impressions. Your habit has become looking outside, not within. That is why you are blind before within and you see outside. Your dress is here, so here God has given you audition. You have to hear the sweet music of God, nada. But while hearing about other things, you are not leading a superficial life. The whole audition power is put in hearing outside. That is why from within you don't hear. If you don't hear outside, you'll hear the sound. It is already going on 24 hours of the day and night. Then again, address is the tongue. If I look at your tongue, God has given you to have the sweetness of the nectar of Nam, of the water of life. But you have been just given up to the outward taste so much, you are leading a superficial life. You do not, without from outside, enter to taste that elegance of Nam which is within you. The reason is what? We are leading a superficial life. 80% of the impressions are received through the eye, 14 from the ear, and the other from the other outgoing faculties. Result is we are leading a superficial. We are awaking outside, sleeping inside. Now masters come. They see our state affairs. Everybody is mad after his own things. And the result is, all are addicted, I will say no, what you are addicted to outside enjoyments, through sight, through addition, through taste. Everybody is going on all right, everybody is going outside. They now dip inside, withdraw inside, to have that nectar of life, the bread of life within you, the sweet music of the spheres. The master simply invert your attention from outside, nothing more. It does not put in anything from you outside. It simply helps you to withdraw your attention, which is the outward expression of the soul, from outside within, directly, with a boost. And they begin to hear, they begin to see, and sometimes by inversion you smell the sweet perfume within. So these outgoing faculties were given to you to have the, what you say, see within the light of God, hear within the music of God, taste the nectar of Nam within you, and swell the perfume within you, but we are given up to outside things so much so, we are sleeping from within inside and awaking from outside. So he says, what's the reason then? What will happen? We are being attacked by 5 dacoits. Lust, pride, anger, pleasure, fear, taste. You want taste everything more and more day to day. You are not satisfied to the tongue. And by embracing outside pleasure touches, the very love grows into attachment. You are asleep, awake outside and sleeping inside. Now, sometimes you are attacked by love, sometimes by anger, some by so much. Now, how to control yourself from the attacks? Safeguard against these 5 dacoits which always attack you. Who can save you from those? No father can save you, no mother can save you, no brother can save you. They are in the same plight with you. They are also given up to the outward life. And that's one way out. You meet some master. By radiation also, you begin to withdraw from outside. If it directs your attention, then you withdraw altogether from outside, you begin to see within, you begin to hear within. Just take the example of a man whom you want to meet. He is living in a building outside. He has kept 5 dogs over there as a watch through night. If you want to go in to meet that man, will dogs let you in? No. You may give them food, you may offer them money. They won't give them bite your legs. There's one way. You call for the owner of the house. Oh Lord, oh Master, oh Mr. John. If that voice reaches him, he comes out so dog. It is like a begging call. Master is waiting within you. And that works, that God works through the Master. By radiation, when you sit within that field of action, your mind doesn't work. It's still for a moment. So Master says, well, please wake up from within. You have been sleeping ever since aeons in past births. Even now you are sleeping ever since you are born. You are addicted to looking outside, hearing outside, tasting outside. You are leading only superficial life. This is only temporary, that is eternal life. That starts in darkness. And ends in light. That's it. Outside starts in light, ends in darkness. That's the difference. This is only common sense. What I'm giving you. Spirituality is no difficult thing. Only simply you understand. And you understand, if you want to follow it, then the next thing comes in. Now most of you have seen some light within Maya. It was already there. Nothing has been put from outside, only little dose when we drawing your attention from outside, that's all. You've got the same power within you. Only you must know yourself. You must know how to make the best use of your doing faculties outside you. Now you see the what difference between an average man and a saint? He is a man like you. Simply he has known himself and he has become the mouthpiece of God. That power is within you also. But you have frittered away in the outside enjoyments. And this is only temporary life, you will have to leave someday. If you are attached to the outward life, naturally you have to come again and again where you are attached. If you are attached to the God within you, then you will go to His feet. You would not have to return. If at all to return, to be sent back, guided child humanity, not come as a prisoner. So these are the teachings given to us. Where you from the board, from the platforms, these things are given out sometimes in the past, in the years. Now they are given out from the open platforms. Come and see. The more Kali Yuga ardent ages, the more grace from God is descending.
Yes.
Master, how much do you eat?
What is that?
How much do you eat, Master?
How many hours you want me to read? How many hours they want me to read?
No, eat. How much do you eat?
What I require? What I require is all.
Eats only what he requires. Yes, sir.
These are any relevant questions for us.
The master eats very little.
Mr. Friedman says that he read an excerpt from a letter discussing the handling of small children at satsangs and also during meditation meetings. And he wanted to know if you would sum this up.
I have not followed it.
He wanted to know the handling of small children in taking care of them. I think someone was annoyed by them.
That you tell somebody your 2 or 3 children can sit outside. They should sacrifice their time for the good of others. Or the mother should keep them quiet. Any of the 2 things.
Master says if they're disturbing, they should be kept outside. The mother should sacrifice their own darshan for the sake of others. Yes, sir.
When the Master speaks to us about attachment and detachment between men and women in their marriage relationships,
About what?
attachment and detachment between men and women in their marriage.
Would you speak to us about the attachment between men and women in their marriage relations?
God has united you. Let God disunite you. Marriage means taking a companion in life who should be with you in weal and woe, and both help each other to know God. What God unites, you must help them to stand on their own legs. When they love God, and love also resides, God also resides in the husband and wife. They should love each other as all of us is. But they should restrict their love to their marital limits. And in a more frugal way, I would say, the more you can lead a life of self-restraint, the better.
Master said living a life of self-restraint is the best procedure. However, let no one separate 2 people who God has joined together. I got one back here. Fred?
I wonder if Master could explain
repeat the question, but you might ask yourself the question, what would have happened if they weren't an initiate? The question was about people in an accident, karma being toned down from a very disastrous type of accident to a modest type of accident. How does being an initiate, how is this affected?
As a reaction to the past, you see, present prarabdha karma are not touched. If they touch it, the life will end. You see? They have to come back, but surety of them is toned down with the grace of the Master.
The karma is not interfered with, but the severity of it is toned down by the grace of the Master. I had one right here, just a minute. Yes. Of Nam? Yes. He'd like to have you speak on the cleansing power of Nam.
What power? Cleansing power?
Yes.
If there are heaps of firewood lying, you put a little fire to it, all heaps are burnt down to ashes. Similarly, when you come in contact with the light and sound principle of Nam, all previous actions, which have not yet borne fruit, they are burnt down, because the ego is not there. They become the conscious worker of the divine plan. So coming in contact with them, Nam is just putting ashes to all our past karma.
So it's coming in contact with Nam, puts all past karma to ashes, and the way he said it was done is that you become a co-worker with God's plan. Yes.
We had only one question, is everything done? He told me that your only question that is done. Any more? Come.
This is a serious one. Okay.
How serious is it to break a marriage commitment?
How serious is it to break a marriage commitment?
Read your scriptures. Why you want me to give it up? God is already there. Go deep down in your scriptures. They reply to that.
Master says,
how many men could you love? Tell me. Love is not love which changes. You say, I love you, they say, why say, I love you, and that love no more. Children are born with their being. What do they? No place to live. They are cold full of them. Love is no love which changes. Mind that. First thing. You read your scriptures and read more of what he says. Those who divorce and they remarry both of them, they are, you know what should I say?
Master says, read your scriptures and abide by the rules in the scriptures governing marriage, which was given just a few minutes ago on another question. Yes? What about men and women who do not get married legally?
They commit sins.
They commit a sin.
And bad example for others. And bad example for others.
And bad example for others.
A man coming out of a tavern is reading Bible in his hands. What do the people think of him?
The problem with the common law marriage or relationship is that someone, one of the two parties in that relationship, are not facing up to the facts of life and willing to face their responsibilities that the law makes it possible for them to be subject to. Back here. When you get more than one sound listening to bhajan, which one should you listen to?
Which is clear.
To the clear sound. Yes. Wants to know if the blue field in meditation and the blue streaks that come through it are the same thing.
They're more bright, that's all. Streaks have come.
Streaks that come through are brighter. You're looking for light. The other question was about the stars.
Yes.
Do they appear in the sides or do they appear in the center?
Don't think of the body. That's all.
All right, what was it? Disappear in the general what? Those are stars. She wanted to know if the stars appear in the general darkness as pinpoints of light.
They're pinpoints of light.
Yes. They are pinpoints of light, he says. Yes. I was initiated 10 years ago and I still have trouble. She was initiated on Wednesday and she has difficulty in concentrating.
But that day did she light? Did she light?
You saw light at your initiation, yes.
Yes. Sit that way regularly, you'll have habit like that. There's no higher to concentration. Except concentrate.
Yes. A little louder, please. Should we have animals living in the house with us, and should we feed them meat?
What?
Should we have animals living in the house with us, and should we feed them meat?
It is. Don't share their sins. It's better to keep them on vegetables. Why to give them meat when you don't eat?
So why give them meat when you don't eat the meat?
You simply make them ferocious. that has its own effect.
Why to fool with the animal in the first place?
That's up to you, isn't it?
Change their habits, yes, slowly. Yes,
That's up to them, isn't it?
they can change it.
That's up to you. You could change it if you want to. Make up your own mind. Yes.
I spend most of my meditation time in Boston because the holy sound seems to take me up into life. Would it be better if I spent more time in Singh?
She spends most of her time in bhajan because the sound takes her up to the light. And she wanted to know if it would be more beneficial to spend more time in Simran.
That's it. That sound leads to light.
The sound leads to light.
All right, go on with light within. That's all right.
That's all right, says go on.
Go on with the light within. Both.
Yes, sir.
Master, sometimes I see green light inside, and you never mention anything about green light. What is that?
That depends on his own, you see, action reactions within. That's all. There are so many other lights. They represent only what kind of mind they have got within.
The question was that he sees green light in his meditation. And the answer was that
Green light is pacifying. Green light is pacifying. When the eyes are operated on this, they have to put in the green.
pressure on.
Yeah.
Green light is caused
Green
by
still has
pressure.
its own effect.
Very good, go ahead, green light. Red light is on top.
Mr. Khanna says the green light needs to go ahead in the traffic, but the red light means stop, yeah. Yes, back there. Does it create more karma for the initiate? You are an initiate? Oh. Does it create more karma for the individual if they feed their children meat when they are being vegetarians?
One that will share. They share.
They share. You share in it. Yes, John.
But
the work of the family and the children sometimes make her tired and keep her from meditating. She wants to know what to do about it.
their wife and husband both. The husband is also there. Since he is there, then let them share, help each other.
Have them share the responsibilities. Get more time for meditation. Yes? says that sitting in the bhajan position for a half an hour makes it difficult for her to walk for about an hour or so.
Then that's a good exercise. Slowly increase. That's the best posture which child has in the womb of the mother. That helps withdrawal too. Slowly accustom yourself to that.
You can sit in any position, but this is the best position, and Master says, as you've heard, it's a good exercise that you gradually improve your time. Yes? If withdrawal from the body is easier in the bhajan position, is there any objection to doing Simran in this position?
Do it.
It's all right. Was this from an accident, or you just have no hearing in the right side? He had a case of the mumps about 8 years ago, and he doesn't hear at all in the right side. No hearing in the right side, right ear. And doing bhajan about a week ago, 3 days ago, he had a very bad experience.
But what bad is it?
When you have the hearing in one ear, you cannot tell any sense of direction physically. And I went to Michigan recently, so I can't tell because I've been through my memory and I think it's only the direction of my hearing.
He doesn't have a sense of direction because of the lack of hearing of the ear center.
Well, that sound is quite independent of the ears. That means from the right side. Ears, if they are even deaf, then the sound is there.
The sound, as Master said, is independent of the hearing sound. And by centering the sound, it should straighten out. He wanted to know if the experience he had could be the result of listening to the sound from the left side and not knowing about it.
On the very first day of initiation, he told not to pay any attention to the left side, that is negative. That will give a debasing effect. Even still man does it is wrong. And moreover, there are to send their diaries. Do they mention them? They must have got some guidance. If they follow in the wrong way, there will be difficulty.
You heard the answer.
Try and see.
If you try, I'm sure that you'll find that the sound that we're talking about is an inner sound, and you will hear it from the right side. Yes. Yeah. Sound coming from the center is the correct position.
If it comes from the center, from above, follow it. That takes you up.
If it comes from above, follow. Yes, sir. Last question, right here.
What are the requirements for initiation on Sunday?
Sorry?
The requirements for initiation on Sunday.
The initiation forms will be in the back of the room this afternoon and also this evening. The requirements are strict vegetarian diet.
First theory they should follow. Theory first, we follow it first. Theory.
Theory should understand theory.
Theory?
Yeah. That person then vegetarian diet and so on.
Should, as Master says, understand the theory first. I'm sure if you've been to the lectures, you understand some, and you'll find pamphlets and books available for that purpose. Strict vegetarian diet, no drugs, no alcohol, and be willing to meditate a minimum of 2 hours per day. Also, be willing to keep a diary to eliminate the faults that we all have and try to clear up. What was that? Gainfully employed, of course. Every initiate must be able to stand on their own feet because we are producers and not takers.
What happens if it's a butcher? Then what?
Are you a butcher?
No, but I have a friend that asked me.
Let him come to me.
Master said, let him come. He'll change his job in a while.
Dear brothers and sisters, the masters speaking through scriptures tell us that absolute God cannot be seen by anybody. The wordless or the nameless, when it came into expression, that is called word or naam, or kalma, or shabd, who is the maker of all creation, that can be seen and heard. When God, absolute God, came into expression, there was vibration. And vibration results in two things, light and sound. So two aspects of God, light and seen, and vibration can be seen and heard. And that God of expression is the maker of all creation, controlling all creation and permeating all creation. All masters define God into expression, power as light and sound. Bible says, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and light on my path. Guru Nanak also says the same thing when you come to contact with the God into expression power. You see light comparing with thousands of light. And also the scripture tells us when you want to manage about light, that light is the cause of all creation. Masters, when they come, they are conscious of God at the very beginning, in their childhood. They have got their backgrounds, or they are sometimes sent by God to guide the child humanity. Guru Nanak, when he was a child, 5 years old, he was sent to the school for learning. And when he went to the teacher, he began to teach him 1, 2, like that. Then he abruptly said, look here, what do you mean by 1? He said, well, go on reading what I teach you. No, let me know. What do you mean by 1? Have you understood 1? What is 1? Then he told him, look here, that means there is one God. who is the creator of all creation. He is eternal, never falls away. He is the paramount head. There is nobody controlling him. He has got no equal. That is why he has got no enmity with anybody. He has no fear of anybody because he himself is all in all. Though it appears to be timeless one, but he has some existence too. But he has come out of his own self. Nobody is creator of him. That's how can you find him? It is gift of God. Gift of Master, Guru. What is Master? He is Word made flesh. The Word is made flesh alone can have contact with the God into special power. When we said, is he one? So no one stands for it, that something behind it, it is not one. Why we speak of him as one? Because we are finite. And we have to speak about him in finite terms. That one which stands for successing something, that is the power when it came to expression, that is called the whole creation. So, Master, give us a contact with that power, into expression which leads into the worldless state. Kabir said, well, if I tell him he is one, then the question of two comes up. He is neither one nor two, he is something which we express by the word one or two. And Guru Arjan explained him that because we are finite, we can only speak of him in finite terms only. He is something beyond, inconceivable, that wordless state. When it came to being, into existence, he wanted one wish to be many. So that power which came into expression is called word, naam, shabd, or karma. That power which came into expression, that we can see, of course. The two aspects of it is like this. With what eye we can see him. So you find absolute God is wordless or nameless, and when you want it to be many, he manifested. This primal manifestation of God is called Word or Naam, which is the cause of all creation. So all masters speak of him as such. In the beginning was the Word. Word was with God, the Word was God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. So this word is called God into expression power. When manifested, there is vibration which resulted in light and sound. So this is the maker of all creation, controller of all creation, and permeating all creation. So there are hundreds and thousands of names given to that power. As I submitted, God absolute, wordless, nameless. Nobody has seen God at any time, the wordless God, that came into expression, which is the cause of all creation, that we can see and hear. Not with these eyes of flesh and bones and the physical ears. Those eyes are different. So sages have given thousands of names of God. Some call him as Lord, Swami. Some call it Nirala, means fearless. Some call it as Anam, nameless one, no name. So, some call it Satpurush, eternal. So there are many qualitative names also given to him. But these are the names which express that power into expression which is the cause of all creation. So out of that, the ninth Guru of the sixth says there are so many hundreds and thousands of names. We say we come in contact with Nam, then we get salvation. Which is that Nam? Which is that word? Is it that word W-R-D or N-A-M-E? No. This is the word which expresses that power, God into expression power. So from the words, there are hundreds and thousands of names. You say, which is that word, that Nam, by coming in contact with, we can have salvation. So, ninth Guru says, what is that name? Remembrance of which leads to Nirvana. Again it says, what is that name? The repetition whereof enables us, person to cross over the world of sorrow. So these are not these words. These words denote something. Unless you come in contact with that, we cannot have salvation. When we come in contact, we say that is the maker of creation, is the regulator in all creation, is the controller of creation. The two aspects of it is light and sound. So when you open the inner eye to see the light of God, and open the inner ears to hear the voice of God, that is coming in contact with Nam, which gives you salvation. Because you see, that is the power worker, we are not. In that case, our ego is lost. Until then, we may meet hundreds and thousands of names. In that case, we are the doer. So long as we are the doer, as we sow, so shall we live. For good seeds, good actions, good results, bad actions, bad results. So Master said, come in contact with God into special power, the demonstration of which can be given by one who is Word made flesh. God alone can give you contact with God, you see. God resides in every heart. But where there is manifest, that manifested God in Him can give you contact with Him. Who we are, we are called soul. Outward expression of the soul is called attention. Now, when our attention, which is now identified with the world outside, with the body outgoing faculty in the world outside, so much so that we have forgotten ourselves, we cannot differentiate ourselves. So what the masters do, they will draw our attention from all outside and from the body below, bring it to the seat of soul, which is at the back of the eyes. There we see we are soul. So we are of the same essence as that of God. So like knows the like. So that is the God into expression power, contacting with which it is possible only when Word made flesh. We will give you a demonstration of that. So a contact, Guru Arjan says, a contact with Nam makes oneself luminous. with luminosity varying with hundreds, thousands of suns. So we are the dark of the ocean of all attention, we are the dark of the ocean of all consciousness, we are the dark of the ocean of all light, we are all children of light. And this light is encompassed, covered by so many sheets, physical, astral, causal. On the face of it appears there is no light. Take this lamp, that is burning, that's a one cover, 2, 3, 4. Out of it appears there is no light there. When you take off one cover, you see some light. When you take off the other cover, there is more light. When you take off all covers, no light. So God is all light. So when you come in contact with it, you become luminous, self-luminous. So by thy grace, O Guru, O Master, open our inner eye to see the light of God. It is not the subject of the outer eye, physical eye, no. Guru Nanak was ours. What is that you see, that light of God? With what eyes you have seen? He says, those eyes are different, not are the eyes of flesh and bones. So Kabir also referred to the same thing as Ninth Guru said. There are myriads of names in the world, names given to God, but none of them ground salvation. The primal Naam is a hidden one, and the rare soul can know and realize it. Take the example of world I am talking. For instance, there is water, that is liquid. In all languages, so many names have been given to express that liquid. Some call it water, in Latin it is called aqua, in French it is called eau. In Hindi it is called jal, neer, you see, ab. So these are the words denote that liquid by drinking which your thirst can be satisfied. Not by repeating the name of your water or aqua like that. You follow my point? So what is that now? By coming in contact with this, you can have salvation. When you come in contact with the light and sound principle, it will lead you where? From where it emanated, to the absolute God. No hypothesis, direct way back to God. For instance, there is a word. God is permeating the music of the spheres. You go on only saying God is reverberating in all creation, is reverberating all creation, and unless you see not really reverberating then. So it is just like what you say, a blind man saying God is light. So devotion now is only to worship, to this vision, you see. That is true worship. What we do? Now we keep symbols of light outside. We ring the bells. We light the candles. This is only model. Real first worship is to see the light in the single eye within you. And hear the music of the spheres, then say he is reverberating in all creation. So that is the true worship. Other worships are done at the level of senses. They are good action, of course. That will give you good results. But as you are the doer, you have to sometimes good results, sometimes bad. You will come and go. When you see that power is pervading all creation, within and without, you are not the doer, that power is the doer, then you lose your ego, your coming and going end. So everyone, Ramadas, spent 70 long years in search of God. When he came to the feet of Guru Angad, the second Guru in the line of Guru Nanak, he said, everyone does worship, but on the sensual plane. Only as such, they get no result. So he been engaged in practices, reading, writing, chanting, outward expression methods, what they are. They all relate to the outgoing faculties or intellect. So they are praying God at the level of the senses. God is spirit, we must worship Him in spirit, isn't that? That's the true worship. Now you understand what is the true worship. What we are doing outside, these are only models made of the expressions of God. They are good actions, no doubt. But in that case, you do not lose your ego. You will have to come and go. But absorption in the Naam purifies the mind and bears fruit in abundance. You see, our soul is of the same essence as that of God. God is light, we are also light, children of light. God is all consciousness, we are also conscious entity. When our conscious entity, we know ourselves, we shake off all these outer coverings of mind and matter. We begin to see ultimately we absorb Him. This absorption, as the more you come in contact with God into sufficient power, all your sins are washed away. Why? Because you lose your ego. There is nobody to bear the reaping of the seeds that we have sown. So Naam, our word, is the great controlling power, you see, which controls all creation. That is the power. By the word of Lord, where the heavens made, and all the host of them, He spake and it was done. Kun fiyukun. All was there and also came into being, with one thought of it. One ray of the sun. Word made flesh is a ray, and sun is sun, you see? But that's the way back to sun. That's why Christ said, nobody can see the Father unless through me. A ray cannot see the duty, sun. So that is why, you see, man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceeded from the mouth of God. This word, power, came out of the mouth of God. The Master said, there is God, who is the maker of all creation, universe, who is the controller of our universe and permeating all this. What is all this? Is all manifestation of God. When we begin to see our own self, when our inner eye is opened. And who can open our inner eye? Some word made flesh. Who can light a candle? A candle which is already lit. So, scientists first gave out this world is the action and reaction of matter. Ultimately they have come out to say that this power is controlled by a power, this whole creation which is conscious. We are not going to believe there is one power which created all these things. So the world is all in manifestation before us. There is no place where it is not. Why can't you see Him? The question arises. He is subtlest of the subtlest. If you see through a microscope, what you find? In the air it now appears to be nothing.